Alright, we got the truck all loaded down. Got all sorts of tools and air and fuel and batteries and lightning bolts, all that good stuff. Let's get on the road and see what today's adventure holds. Alright, well, here's purchase number 1. Little track dumper and a drilling rig. And purchase number 2. Know nothing about it, but it's ours. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're back, gonna try and get this thing going. It's a little overwhelming because I don't know what I'm doing. But we got all sorts of levers and switches and buttons, and we finally secured this key. And so the owner of this machine was here, and talked to him for a little bit. He said he put the batteries on charge, so we had them in backwards. So we got them hooked up properly now. I just got to tighten this up. We tested them. This one's a little low, but we're gonna give her a shot. So alright. We got clicky noises. Alright, batteries are up, master connects in. Let's go see if we can get this thing to fire. Alright. Okay, in the cab we go. We got key. Okay. Gotta have something here killing us. I don't know what. Okay, we got crank. Well, let's give her a go. Looks like we're getting some fuel. Okay. Let's give her some throttle. Okay, had a fire. video, I guess it would be a good idea for me to explain a little bit of a backstory on this. So I was sitting on a auction website and I was looking at buying this Yanmar track dumper that you seen a little earlier in the video here. And I was watching this rock drill go up for sale and the prices were just not there. I'm like, wow, I should probably do something about this. And so I'm like, well, I'll start bidding on it. Well, needless to say, it ended up selling for $6,000. And I kind of figured there's more money there than $6,000. So I'm like, I gotta buy this because worst case, I'm not gonna lose any money and be able to make a cool video out of it, or I just have a cool thing to mess around with. But so anyway, I went there and we ended up getting the machine running like you just saw in the video. And I went back about a week later on a Sunday morning and we loaded up on the trailer. And this is just a picture of it on my lowboy here. So we'll get back to the video now. All right, well, we got her home. Believe it or not, it fits on the trailer pretty decent. We're 12 foot high. Set the drill bit out on the neck of the trailer. Let's see if this old girl's gonna start. All right. It's been a couple days since I worked on the drill. We got some minor things to do to it. One of the things being that it does not throttle up. Now, I have verified, oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I should probably just move this. But I verified that the throttle does work at the injection pump. However, I'm gonna probably fall off this bank, but anyway. However, what I've come to the conclusion of, okay, so you got that little solenoid down there, right? It's kind of hard to see, but that solenoid there. And then you got this hose here. This hose here runs up to a air cylinder. You probably can't see it on the camera, but straight up in there is the injection pump. There's a big air cylinder on the back of that injection pump that when you flick the switch, this thing supplies air to it and it gives you full throttle. So we're gonna take this hose off and see what we can figure out. I think the hose is blocked somehow. So I'm gonna take the whole hose off and go from there. Man, I should have really positioned this machine somewhere else. Anyway. That snugged back down. Man, this compressor gets warm. I don't really know much about these rotary screw compressors, but they're supposed to be incredibly efficient. Make a ton of air really quick. I know they sell them for like a shop, for like a machine shop or whatever, and they're wicked expensive. But, alright, we got that. Let's just... Okay, we got that snugged down. Let's see this go. Well, it's still a no-go on the throttle. I'm not really sure what is causing it. Maybe that air cylinder is not working properly, but we got nothing, so not a big deal, I guess. Alright, well, we got another project, because while the throttle doesn't work, everything else does seem to work. So let's got a little bit of a project I want to do this, because I mean ultimately the goal is to resell this, because you know, what am I going to do with this? But while I got it, may as well have a little bit of fun with it. So the one thing I have learned is you have to be incredibly careful. With everything, because it's very easy to hit shit with this, or hit stuff with this, I should say. Anyway. Okay, so we boom her up. Alright. Put her in drive mode. I want to tighten those caps on that center there. That looked a little loose when I picked her up. And then I'm going to show you what I got in store for this beast. A little bit of a fun project. Alright. Alright, well, a couple years ago, I picked up this flagpole. It's like 30 foot tall. And I never really installed it. I got it off a job. I think right here is a good spot. So let's drill a hole for it. This bit happens to be just about the right diameter of that hole. I think maybe we're going to kick it this way a little bit, because there's quite a bit of settlement along that line. Just move it over this way a little bit and let's bore a hole. Drill a hole. looks good. Ain't the straightest hole, but I think it'll work. We got the rain coming now. But yeah, look at that. Alright, so I apologize. I may or may not have saved the footage from the in-cab view of that last hole. I have some issues with my one GoPro. So we're gonna drill an alternative location, we'll call it. I'd like to put one more towards the edge here. So let's try run this one down. And it is raining pretty good now. So alright, so we gotta open this unit up. We gotta roll our boom that way. And we gotta roll our boom. I need to close this door because it is wet. Okay. Alright. So this weather is lovely. Anyway, so we're gonna run one hole in here. So let's set our boom down and let's get to drilling. So we need to drop the rig down some. All right, give her some air, a little bit of rotation, and send the impactor. Oh, hang it, stand by. Pull her back out. Keep our clamp there, keep our rod straight. Okay. Give her some rotation, we got air, we got impactor, let's run her down. Take our impactor out, let it blow it out with the air. Try and go about 6